Budgets. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam Champion and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. We're going to hop right into this video, and today we are doing our monthly challenges and we are starting a new month. So let's get these May challenges rolling. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. As you already know, I say it all the time. I'm batch recording, so it's technically Saturday afternoon while I'm filming, but you'll see this on Monday. And let's jump into our Saving with Judy 2025 savings challenge. This envelope is empty. I did empty it out to allocate that money towards sinking funds from April. I still haven't done an reallocation video because a lot of the things I've already put into the sinking fund. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video or just do a YouTube short showing how much we saved for the month of April. But let's do this now. Let's see. I already colored our icon for this week, and that's this pretty little turquoise flower right there. So we just need to put $5 into this envelope. I try to pre-color so you guys don't have to be bored by me coloring and trying to be all nice and neat. So that takes care of that challenge. I also colored my gnome for this week. I named him Axel. That's him right there. So we're gonna go ahead and put $5 in the envelope for him. So that goes in here. Sunday playing with friends. Everything will be linked down below. Most of you that already watch my channel probably already have these challenges and are playing these yourself. Next one is going to be from Dreamy Budgets. This is our 2025 savings challenge. This envelope is also empty, but we're going to start with May, and we are going to save, I know that's why I had that yellow. We're going to save $5 for this week. So let's go ahead and color in that icon. It looks like there's 5 Mondays. Well, there's 5 icons. I don't think there's 5 Mondays, but that's okay. We'll catch up and do an extra icon later on in the month. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 2s and a 1 into here. Alrighty. And now we're moving on to Becca Budget 777 group play. So let's go ahead and set this aside. Okay. So this is her roll and save challenge. You can head over to her. I think it's free on her KOFI. It'll be linked down below. We're going to work on this row for May. We're going to roll a D4 dice this month. We rolled a D3 last month, and then next month in June we'll roll a D6. So let's go ahead and roll. That was a 3. And let's do it one more time. And that is a 3. So we're saving $6 this week. Let's go ahead and put some 2s in here. So we have 2, 4, and 6. Let's get our envelope. Slide that in there, and we'll set this aside. We're going to start on Autumn's Restoration by Autumn's group play. So we'll go ahead and set this aside for next week. And this is Autumn's group play. It says crack the code, dice savings challenge, motherhood. Some days I rock it, some days it rocks me. Either way, we're rocking. So the code that I rolled was a 112. I used a D3 dice, and we're gonna try to get that same exact code. Now I didn't put the bonus down. Let's see if we crack the bonus. Let's make it big, because what's the chances of us getting a 1, 1, and 2? I say that now, and now I'm probably gonna roll it today. So if we crack the code, let's go ahead and save $20. But let's go ahead and roll our D3 dice. So let's kind of get that out of the way so it doesn't cover up my dice. Hopefully that's in the middle. Okay, so first roll. We got a 1. Uh-oh. Let's use this one. Watch me roll a 112. Wouldn't that be funny? A 3. And last roll is a 3. So we are saving $7 in this challenge this week. So let's get rid of some of these 2s. I really don't want to use up all of my 5s right now. We're starting fresh for the month, so I'm not going to be able to cash condense at all. So there's that for this week. We'll start again next week with another few rolls. Now, let me see how many times. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one of these weeks we're going to have to do, or a couple of these weeks we're going to have to do a couple rolls. So All right, let's go to her envelope. And we'll go ahead and slide that in there. Sorry if you guys hear a lot of noise. I have all the windows and doors open, so you might hear some background noise. All right, we're gonna start on Eva's group play. Just set it right there. And this is her group play for May. It's gonna be May. That's the, what do you call that? The play on words. That's from Justin Timberlake's It's Gonna Be Me song. So let's go ahead and roll a D4. That's what I have written on here. We're gonna roll a D4. We're gonna roll it twice. Okay, first one's a 2. And let's roll it one more time. And that's a 2. All right, so we're saving $4 in this challenge this week. Let's go ahead and slide that in here. I tried to keep my rolls a little bit small because I have a lot of challenges in this book. And I definitely didn't have as much money as I'd like to have this week. We had to buy some fencing to put up around our front of our house because people keep letting their dogs crap on our front yard, so we are over it. So we had to buy additional fencing because we didn't have the previous up, and then we didn't realize that we didn't have enough. So we had to buy another $250 worth of fencing to put up. So that's that. All right, we have No Bucks Givens May Challenge. This is my first time doing one of these. We're gonna fill in this row because it is Saturday, the first Saturday. So let's go ahead and get that highlighted. And is this the highlighter I wanted to use? No, I didn't want to use a highlighter. I wanted to use one of these. That's what it was. And I think for next week, I'm going to come in with this already colored in. And I think I'm going to bring this money in as well because this is a lot. This challenge, if we do it with all the numbers, will save $78. And I really don't want to, I want to bring that money in ahead of time, almost like an IOU. So if I know what I'm going to have to, what I need for the week, it'll be a lot easier for me to have. Because I like to do my monthlies out of the money that I have for the week. That's why I don't even count it, because this is just, I want to get the monthlies done and out of the way. And then I'll just have what I have left for the rest of my box challenges for the week. So I think, oh, that's like the same color. I think I want to bring this money in ahead of time. Let's see. Now I'm probably going to mess this up. So I think I'm going to color a butterfly this week as well and save $11 this week for this challenge. So let's go ahead and get one of our butterflies colored in. We'll color this one in. Each butterfly is $5. We're going to play this challenge as we intend to play it, and hopefully I actually finish it, because this would be nice for sinking fun. So, all right, so we have 10 and 11. So we have 3, 5, 6, plus a $5 butterfly is 11. And I need to make a dashboard for this, but until now I have my little Post-it note on my envelope. This was last minute. I saw someone else playing this, and I was like, oh, I want to play that too. So I printed it out. So that's that pretty challenge right there. So you can elect to not do the butterflies if you want to. It says bonus butterflies each. Oh, you could do the letters too. It says letters $1 each. So I'll worry about the letters later. All right, guys. So moving on, we have Budget with Carly's Q2 2025 Lunar Phase. I already emptied the money for April. Now we're working on May. We're going to go ahead and do $4 for that for May 4th. And let's grab $4 for that. And next week will be May 12th, and we'll need $15 for that. I'm going to try to save both amounts. I may bring this money in as well. A lot of times I have a lot of money left over in my wallet from me not spending from dining out or groceries, so that can go towards the challenges. Okay, next challenge is from Stuff and Budget. This is her monthly minis. And let's go ahead and roll a D6 and see what we are saving today. We got a 4, so let's go ahead and get a highlighter. We do have a 4 right here. And I low-key want to go one more time. Watch me roll a 6. What'd I tell you? A 6. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this 6. All right, we better stop there. So that's $10 for this week in this challenge. This challenge saves $30 for the month. Okay, next is Mrs. Neat. This is her May monthly savings challenge. I found her on Etsy, so I'll make sure that her link is down below. We're gonna go ahead and roll. So the highest on here is a 4, so let's roll our D4. And we got a 3. So I apparently only pulled out one highlighter. So let's go ahead and save this icon right here. Let's roll one more time. And that's a 1. So we have a 1 right here. So we're saving $4 this week in this challenge. We're out of 2, so 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we're moving on to Angela Marie 888's May challenge. This is a roll and save. Let's do a D3 on this. And we got a 1. And one more time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll go one more time. We have a 2. So we're saving $3 in this challenge this week. 1, 2, and 3. So I expect for this monthly, these monthlies to save us a good bit of money this month. And I'm not reallocating anything ahead of time. I don't like that. I realized that at the end of April, when I opened that envelope or opened up my, what do you call it? My bank bag, and it was nothing but challenges in there because I already reallocated all the money. I don't like that. I like opening that up and seeing a bunch of money in there. I mean, now my binders are full, like family funds are fully funded, like dining out, entertainment, all that's all fully funded, but I didn't like not being able to see all that money piled up over here. So yeah, we won't be doing that again. I don't like reallocating as you go. I like to reallocate all at once. So, yeah, you don't know until you do it. You learn what you like and what you don't like. So, all right, this is the May group play. Oh, wow, I have 2 from Angela Marie. All right, so this must be just a regular May challenge, and this is her actual group play. So that's fine. I thought this was cute too. It says, if friends were flowers, I'd pick you every time. So each of the flowers are going to be $1. And then there's little flowers with twos on them. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna color in 2 of the 2s. So that would save us 4. And then each flower is gonna be $1. So let's color in 2 of the flowers. And so we'll save $6 in this challenge this week. So 5, oops. Let's go ahead and put some 1s in here. I have a lot of 1s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And like I said, we'll cash condense next week when we are actually working on our second week. So this is from Buttercup Budgets. This is her May. I think this is a group play. I'm already going to allocate $2 per butterfly, pre-colored in my butterflies. So we need $6 for this. Like I said, I'll try to make sure everything's colored in so you don't have to sit there and watch me color. Or at least most of the challenges are colored in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this should save us, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 butterflies. So it should save us $24 this month. All right, moving on to Hot Beauty Budgets. This is her Memorial Day. I don't think this is really a group play. It's just a savings challenge for Memorial Day. I thought it was really pretty, so I said I'll put it in with my monthlies. We're gonna go ahead and roll a D4, and we'll roll it twice and see what we're saving this week. All right, we have a 1. So we don't have a 1. So let's go ahead and save one of these 2s. And let's go ahead and use, I don't think I have like a light blue. But that's okay. We'll just use this red marker. So we'll save this. And let's roll one more time because there weren't any 1s. And I got a 1 again. So we'll save another 2. We'll save this 2 right. We'll save this 2 right here. So we're putting $4 in here. And we may have to double up a couple weeks because there are quite a few icons on here. Get on in there. All right, next is from Simply May. This is her roll and save. We're gonna roll a D3. It says Hello May. And I think I wanna get an orange for this. All right, so that's a 3. Let's go one more time. And that's a 3. So we're saving 6 in this challenge. Let's get our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slide that in there. And hopefully I have enough change. Yeah, hopefully. All right, next is from Shade's Budget. This is Miranda's group play. It says, head over to my YouTube channel each week in May and see what dice I choose at random to roll and save for all 4 weeks. If you roll a number higher than me, save an additional, and you could pick how much you want to save. I'm going to do it a little different. Each week we're going to roll a different D dice. I've already allocated it which one. So this week we're rolling a D3 and we're going to roll it twice. Next week will be a D4. Okay, that's a 2. And then one more time, a 3. So we're putting $5 in here. Okay. And next is Party Planner Papery. This is her May Savings Challenge. We've been doing her challenges for a little while now. We're gonna roll a D3 3 times. Yeah, because there's 4 weeks, that's perfect. All right, we have a 1. Let's roll again. Another 1. And one more time, a 2. So we're saving $4 this week in this challenge. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, guys, hold on one second. I want to make sure that I'm recording. Okay, everything looks good. We're moving on. This is my scratch off. We're going to go ahead and roll a D6 to see which one we're going to roll, which one we're going to scratch. And let me get my scratcher tool ready. Okay, number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're saving $5 this week. Let me get my vacuum out because we're getting to our scratch off section. Okay, so let's grab a 5, slide that in there. Okay, and next is from Grammy's Journey. This is our cute little May challenge. I did change the numbers underneath here to make it a little bit more low budget since we have so many challenges going on. So let's go ahead and roll our D6. All right, number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a 1. Let's go again. Four, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another 1. So we're saving $2 in her challenge this week. Let's clean that up. All right, let's grab 2. Okay, next is Craftco Budgets. This is their May Savings Challenge. We'll probably do it twice, so let's go ahead and roll. Okay, we have a 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 2. Let's go one more time. And that's 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that's a 4. So we're saving $6 this week in this challenge. Let's clean this up. So, oops, we'll go ahead and get another 5 out. This 5 looks so bad. Look at that. 5 and 6. Okay, Okay, moving on. This is Cash Money Budgets. May color and save. So each letter is going to be $3 and each icon is going to be $1. I already colored in 2 icons and a letter. So we are doing $5 this week. 2 icons, that's 1, 2, and a letter 3. Okay, $5. Let's go ahead and get our last 5 and slide that in there. Okay, and then here is Overthinking and Budgeting. This is a 12-month collaboration. I think it was hosted by Norella's Budgets, and Stephanie made this one. This is whose channel this is, Overthinking and Budgeting. So let's go ahead and roll a D6, and we have a 6. So right here. Okay, and let's see what else we roll, because we might get a 4 and we can put a 10 in. That's a 5. So we're putting $11 in this week. And each letter is going to be $1. Okay, so $11 in there. And last but not least, this is D Plans and Budgets. This is the May group play. I already colored in 2 flowers, and it's going to be $2 per flower. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and slide that in there. And that, oh, we have one more. I thought that was it. This is April Fresh Start. We're starting on a new 2025 color and save. Each section is going to be $1. Let's go ahead and color in 5 sections this week. Let's grab a yellow. I don't know what color yellow this is. We'll go ahead and color in 5 sections. I said I was going to have all this coloring done ahead of time, didn't I? At least this won't take long. Okay, so that's $5 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Going in there. So this might take us a couple months. I don't know. We'll see. We might do this over a course of 2 months, like the 2 and the 0 in May, and then a 2 and a 5 in June, and this will save us $44, 44 sections. All right, guys, that's going to be it for our monthly savings and group play challenges. This is like thick already because there's so many in here. So I definitely will have the cash condense come next week. But thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you aren't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We'll get back into this next Monday. Tomorrow we are doing Toonbox Tuesday. Wednesday will be Word of God Wednesday. And you may see later, I guess later on this week, or maybe I'll post it later on today, the Monster Box Challenge too from April Fresh Start. Thursday, as always, is the Vacation Binder. And then Friday, we will do the Life Box from CBA Mom Saves. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in again, once again. And I love you very much. And I'll see you tomorrow for Toonbox Tuesday. Bye.